Hey guys, what's up? I tried to do this live and it kept cutting me off. So if you saw the video a couple times, I apologize. But I promise this is going to be one of those calls that's totally worth watching. And I'm only going to talk for a couple minutes, but today I really wanted to talk to you about something that has happened to me quite a few times. I have a very blue personality, which means that I'm super sensitive and I overanalyze everything. So I wanted to talk to you today about what's called business paralysis. And this came about, I was doing some personal development, and I actually watched a call on this entire concept, and I really thought, wow, this is the perfect thing to post, especially now, as we're getting to the end of May and we're setting these goals and we're pushing towards Success Club, and we're feeling that push, that that tightness that I have to get this done. And there's a lot of pressure, and we can either embrace it or we get paralyzed by it. And as someone who has been paralyzed with fear on more than one occasion, I just want to walk you through some of the signs that it might be coming. And then I also want to tell you how I've worked through it. So number one, the first sign of business paralysis is usually with new coaches. We sign up and we have all of this information. We're part of the number one team in the organization, which means we have a ton of content. We have a ton of information. The file section is crazy. It's loaded with content. You're put into this coach basics, and then you're told to post, and there's these vital behaviors, and you just can get so consumed with information, and you just kind of get overwhelmed. And instead of just saying and embracing it, you stop and you overanalyze it and you think about it, and then you say, it's not for me. Or you compare yourself at the beginning of your journey with somebody who maybe has been in it for quite some time and seems to do it so effortlessly. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about is the people who get off track with their fitness goals. We are a company that believes that our products are changing lives. We believe that by drinking Shakeology daily, you are having a huge impact on your health. And so when we get off track with our own fitness journey, we start to not believe in the products as much. We start not to believe in ourselves as coaches, that we can be the voice, or we just start to realize that like our fitness journey, our business journey takes work too, and that there's this parallel. When we're on track with our fitness, we're probably on track with our business. The third is that missed goal. We put goals out there. A lot of times we give them deadlines, and we come and we work so hard towards them, whether it's Success Club or it's, it's, a rank or that leadership ladder run, whatever it is. If we try our best and we push and we push and we push and we miss it, we go into this paralysis, I don't know if I'm meant for this. I don't know if I can do this. We start to question everything, and we don't set new goals because we're scared. We're scared of that setback again. We're scared of failing again. Number four, the fourth cause of business paralysis that I have seen is when we start to create a team and we start to have coaches underneath us, and those coaches quit. Or those coaches go inactive, and we question everything. We question why. We question, what did I do wrong? We question, what I could have done better. We just ask ourselves a million questions. And instead of saying, they chose it, that was their choice, that isn't on me. Remember that just being a part of this team, anyone has access to be successful. Anyone. It is not on the upline to make sure that their coaches are always active or making sure that their coaches are successful. Our job as coaches, whether to our challengers or our personally sponsored, is to motivate and inspire, but it is not to do the work for them. The fifth reason that I see business paralysis is when we achieve that big goal. And this is my personal story, and something that has happened with me is you push hard for a goal. You push, you push, you push. And sometimes in that push, you forget why. You forget why it matters to you. You forget what you're pushing for. And then once you hit it, there's this feeling of, well, what now? What do I work towards now? And you lay off the gas a little bit, and you start to question, what's next? Like, what do I do now? It's almost like when those goals are achieved, you have to just keep pushing a little bit harder. You have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. All 5 of these concepts, all 5 of these things that impact this paralysis with the business are totally curable. When you're overwhelmed, get back to basics. If you get off track with your fitness or your business, go back to basics. If you missed a goal and you're mad at yourself, go back to your basics. If a coach quits or goes inactive, that's on them. Go back to basics. If you reach a big goal and you say, what now? Go back to the basics. It all falls on this concept of doing the basics. And if we're not sure what those basics are, we are doing personal development. And if we're in that state of paralysis, we have to go overdrive with personal development. We are believing and being a product of the product. And we're also recognizing the good things that are going on around us. The book that is getting me out of this paralysis that I have been in is The Energy Bus. I am reading it and I am loving every page of it because it is just what I needed to hear to get myself back to that spot where I am goal-driven, I am focused, I am behind the wheel, and my bus is moving. We are going. So if you feel like you are in that state of paralysis, let's regroup, let's refocus, let's move the bus forward. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Have a good one.